Come here, girl. Get on my thumb. Okay, now then, we're gonna see if we can't catch us a crappie using us a slip cork and a minnow. Now what I'm gonna do is I've got my live scope on. We're in the back of a creek here, and it's, you know, you can see that it's 4, almost 5 foot deep. There's all kinds of brush and stuff down here on the bottom inside this little pocket, and I'm just gonna fling this minnow around. What I'm going to try to do is look for stumps and things like that with this. I'm going to stay back off of them, and I'm going to fling that minnow over around them stumps and see what happens. See if I can float that little minnow by him and see if I can entice some of them to come up and get it. I'm going to kind of work it basically the way I would a jig. You know, I'm going to give it a slow retrieve in here and there, you know, jerk it a little bit. Now if I get it around a stump, I may let it sit around it a little longer. I'm going to adjust my depth here first so that I can see just a little bit better. I always like to kind of keep it to where the bottom's up enough where you can see it good. I got to check my depth, make sure my depth's right on that thing. One good thing about that live scope too is you can see your minnow and everything to see exactly how deep you need to let it down. Oh, one bobbled it. There he goes. There he goes. I got him. Oh, he done got me in the brush already. That sorry rascal. Shoot. It was fun seeing that popper go under, I tell you what. I'm going to tell y'all what. This is the best minnow bucket I've ever had. Made by Engel, 13 quarts, live bait cooler. Got that little basket in there. You can pull them up and get it. You don't have to stick your hands down in there. Runs off 2 D-cell batteries. And I tell you what, I've had these minnows in this bucket right now for 3 days. That's the first time I've looked at them since then, since I put them in there. And they'll just last and last and last in there. And I'll put a link down in the description on these coolers because I really, really like them. There he goes. We got him that time. No wonder. No wonder we couldn't catch him the first time. Look how little he is. We got us one. Let's see here. Get us another one. And I tell you what, when you hook these minnows, be sure you get them right in this area right here, kind of in the back of that dorsal fin, maybe in the center of it. Not too far down in the back because you'll break their back. You want them to move a lot. I see a lot of people that'll hook them in the middle and just right through the head, and when they put them out there, they're dead already. Don't do that. There he goes. He got it. Another little guy. Oh, I lost him right here at the boat. Hey, didn't even steal the minnow off there. That's one thing about crappies. If you don't have your cork set at the right depth or getting your jig at the right depth, you don't catch them. Nope, there's one right there. All I did was adjust the depth on it, and look at here. As soon as I put it in there, adjust the depth, and man, you get one. He got it. He got it. Hey, that's a catfish. Mr. Whiskers. Oh. Hey. Don't come up here talking nasty to me. Yeah, we got him. That's one thing about using minnows, man. All kinds of fish eat them. Now let's see if there's any more over there. Crappies. We need crappies, not catfish. We'll take catfish, but we prefer crappies. They can hold in such tight groups. If you don't get it over there right by them, they just won't hardly swim out to get it. One hit it. He's got it. He's got it. Ooh, that's a good male right there, buddy. Look at that one. Look at that one. Look how pretty he is, all dolled up. He's all dolled up, ready to get him a girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Out here spawning in this deeper water. Yes, sir. Pretty. There he goes. He got it. Oh, he got me around a tree. You sorry sucker, you. We'll get this part back anyway. Look at that. Got them hooks at J.C. Penney's for $2.39 for 100 of them. Y'all know how old that box of hooks is? There he is. There he goes. He got it. Another nice one. We'll take it. There he is. He finally got it out of there. Wasn't a very big one, but we'll take him anyways. He's fun. There he is. Had my head turned and looked down and it's gone. Yeah. I was daydreaming about something. Looked over and the cork was gone. How many of you looked off and your cork goes under, look back and say, well, I thought my cork was out there. I was thinking about a sandwich. Come on. Get it. Oh, I got him that time. He bobbled it and I got him. Not enough, not a very big one. Look, he's barely hung too. Just barely in the skin there. He's fun though, he's fun. That's what's fun about it for me, is I ain't gonna clean them anyway, so it don't really matter what size they are. I clean enough of them for everybody else. And this is just a big flat in the back of the pocket, back of the cove. And instead of them spawning up around the banks, which they do, there's a bunch of them spawning out in here. You know, it's 3 to 5 foot of water, most of it, and it's got stick ups and a few stumps, and those fish are just spawning in that. Heck, it's 66 degrees now, and I might be able to catch them better on a jig, but I brought these minnows and a cork, and I thought I'm gonna get out there and relax, see what I can catch. I got something bobbling it. Look at there, he's hitting on it. Come on. They're not hitting it very hard today. They slowly take it down when they do. I've seen that a lot when you have a front come through. Sometimes you can get them to react better on jigs, be more aggressive on jigs than they are the minnow. The minnow, they just slowly take it down. It's all about, oh, there he is. That one come got it pretty good. It's all about experimenting with it, seeing which way they want it that day. Ain't bad. Not a bad fish. There he is. There he is, another one. He's not the biggest one out there, but he's all right. Them little hooks I got are sticky little son of a guns, buddy. And you just don't hardly lose them. That barb is so good on there. Nice little fish. There he goes. There he goes. Hey, that's a nice one there. Yeah, boy. Looky here what we got. Yes, sir. Come here, girl. Get on my thumb. Yeah, buddy. Now that's a good one there. Good female down in there. Nice female. We'll let her get back in there. There he goes again. Another one. Dadgummit. Ooh, that's a good one too. Golly. Got me hung up. Broke my line. I'm about to have to get me some heavier string on here. This 6-pound line ain't handling these dang things. I don't know if that was a big crappie or what. It got me around a stick. It might have been just a big female. Try this over here. There's a bite. There it goes. Got him. Oh, it was a bass. I almost bet you that might have been what broke me off. One of these got a hold of it. A lot bigger, obviously. Cute little thing. There he goes. I got him that time. Yeah. Yeah, I got him that time. Well, you sorry sucker. I hit the stupid button. Keep losing my spot. These fish are sitting mostly in the 5.5 to 6 foot mark. 6.5, almost 7 foot. That seems to be the best bite. I caught a couple of it in some shallower water than that, but when I got out into the deeper stuff, the cold front's it's pushed them back. Bad thing is the wind's blowing so much, it drifts your bait into the brush, and when you try to reel up, you're hung up. I'm breaking off more today than I have in all last year, I think. Normally I would say to float the bait up above the brush, but these fish are holding down on the bottom. So I'm holding it just, you know, a foot, maybe six inches off the bottom, maybe a foot. Oh, there he goes. When it gets by them, man, they get it. Another nice one. This is a big male that was down there in the same place as I caught the big female a little while ago. Look at here. Big dark male in the same place. That's what they're doing. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're down there spawning in this brush. There we go. There, ooh, it bobbled it. There he goes. I got him that time. Yeah, another good fish. Golly. Golly. Another nice one. Come here, girl. You see, that's a female right there in amongst all the males. Another nice fish. Beautiful. Let's see here if we can't get it back out there and get another one. It's really fast action once you find that nest wherever they are, you know, whether it be shallow or deep. There's another good one. There's another nice. Oh golly, this is a good one here. Man, they're just nice fish, man. Look at this. Another nice one. Beautiful fish. They all look the same, don't they? They all weigh about a pound, pound and a quarter. Maybe some of them around a pound and a half. Beautiful, beautiful crappie. There he goes. I got it. He got it. A little smaller one that time. You know what I'm doing is basically I'm throwing upwind and then letting that bait, that minnow, drift over the fish, in through the fish, because the fish, it ain't going over them so much because I've had to get it so deep. It's going through them. I tell you what, you better be prepared with plenty of minnows when you come out in the spring like this, because you can use them up in a hurry. I ain't been keeping count, but I've caught my limit and then some, and I hadn't been out here but an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Folks have asked me if that Livescope works in shallow water. Well, I hope I'm proving that it does, because this is how I find these fish now. Back before I had Livescope, I used side imaging to find the brush, and then I would sit back and off of it and cast at them. Before I had side imaging, I used like a road runner or a beetle spin, and I'd just get in here and fan cast these flats until I found the fish, and then I'd slow down like this with a bobber and a minnow and catch them, if I couldn't catch them on the road runner or the beetle spin. Sometimes you'd catch 6 or 8 with it, and then you could throw the minnow in there and catch a whole lot more. Oh, there he goes. Oh, smaller one, little black crappie. Look at that rascal. Got that minnow down in his throat. Look at that. He's a hungry little rascal, wasn't he? I'll let him have that minnow. That's his reward. Hey y'all, hope you got some benefit from this video. Remember, start looking at the first break line off the bank. If you can't catch them on the bank, hit that first break line and start looking for any available cover. And that's where the crappie you're going to be at, especially if you get a cold front comes through like we had last night blow through. If you don't have a Livescope, use side imaging. If you don't have side imaging, use 2D sonar, whatever you can to find those stumps and laydowns off the first break line, off of the shore, in the backs of the pockets, and you'll find those crappie. And if you don't have any electronics at all, throw a beetle spin, throw a road runner, you know, just cast a jig, swim it around until you actually get some bites. When you get a bite, throw a marker buoy out and start fishing it with a minnow, and I'm telling you what, you'll end up catching a whole lot of crappie. I appreciate you guys joining me. We'll see you on the next one.